Oh, hey, Toronto guy, what are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm cooking! Welcome to another lovely episode of Toronto Guy Cooks here on the Toronto Guy channel. Patreon.com/Toronto Guy. I'm going to give you a couple minutes to go there now and be a patron and give me money. Alright, well done. Today, earlier in this season, the pita season, we made something called mince and toddies. I got an idea, courtesy of my mother earlier this week, that I want to do another version of it, but, you know, because I'm racial fluid, I want to do a Jamaican version of it. Now, a lot of people I'm sure have heard of Jamaican beef patties. I love beef patties. I haven't had them in a while, but the seasoning and everything. So I'm going to make a Jamaican style mince and toddies, and I'm calling it Jamaican Hash and Mash. I'm going to be making beef patty seasoned style ground beef, and for the mashed potatoes, we're going to use sweet potatoes. All right? Before we, you know what? We're not even going to move on. We're not even going to give. Here we are. This is a pound of ground beef. We're not even going to give it a name. Why? Because this is all about me. I'm racial fluid. I'm identifying as a black man now. You can call me Jerome. All right. So here on Jerome Cooks, let's just get to it. I'm heating up the water for the sweet potatoes. I'm just waiting for it to boil. We're going to add, the pan is heating, about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. This is like olive oil that hasn't had its cherry popped yet. No, that probably wasn't 2 tablespoons, probably about 1.5 tablespoons. There we go. There we go. All right. Very excited about this. And we're gonna let that heat up a bit, and we're gonna start. There we go. Get it nice and coated. All right, we're gonna start with half of a medium onion chop. There we go. Throw that bad boy in there. This is half of a medium onion chopped up. Give it a quick stir, and we're gonna add some of our seasonings now. When I make my food, even in general, not even when I'm filming, I like to have these little doilies with the spices separated, but unfortunately I ran out of doilies. I only have so much left. So if you wanna know the seasonings, ultimately, go look at the description. But I'm online. Here is some chicken stock bouillon with some that's some dry thyme. We got some Jamaican style curry powder. Oh, I love Jamaican style curry powder. What a smell. And we've got some allspice right here. Some allspice, baby. Oh, I can smell it already. Holy bloody hell, it smells like a beef patty. We got some paprika and some powdered garlic and some salt, some hot chili powder, and I believe some white pepper in there. So we got some, that's right, pepper comes in white as well. Look at the white people just taking everything from us black people, man. All right, so we're gonna cook this up and give it a mix. Cook it up for about 2 minutes as we continue to wait for our water to boil. Hurry up and boil, man. I'm so freaking pumped about this. Jamaican hash and mash. Now people are gonna be out there and be like, hey, Mon, Jerome, hash, that's a drug reference, isn't it? No. Hash is also, you know, ground beef with a bunch of stuff in it, so Jamaican hash and mash, otherwise known as black person mince and toddies, here on the pita season. People eating tasty animals. Let's give this a nice stir. 2 minutes, stirring consistently. We don't want anything to burn and stick to the pan. We continue to wait for our potato water to boil over. Look at this little bit of powder here, this seasoning there, doesn't want any part of it. Friggin' racist. Just because a black dude is cooking you up? God, come on, man. We'll get you off eventually. Don't worry, as we add more stuff and stir it up. Oh, you're off? You're gonna get even more off. All right. So let's let that cook a bit. Let's lower the heat to medium. We don't want to burn everything. Anyway, patreon.com/Toronto Guy. The pita seasoning is going very lovely. I think we're about 6 or 7 episodes in. This will probably be about maybe 12, 13 episode season. Until then, until the end, patreon.com/Toronto Guy, you can give me money as little as $1 a month, or as much as thousands of dollars a month, man. Help a brother out, all right? Help Jerome out. This is Jerome Cooks here on Toronto Guy Cooks. I should stop taking the lid off because it's only going to make it take longer to boil, but I want to taste this because in my head, this looks amazing and tastes amazing. So let's, about another 30 seconds to let this cook. Go, put the little doilies in the garbage bag. I need some more doilies, man. They're very, very helpful, man. You get like 200 of them in a package at the dollar store. They're very handy. You just toss them out when you use them for the one time. I love it, baby. Oh, look at that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Oh, look at this idiot trying to get involved. All right, so now what we're gonna do we're going to add our nameless ground beef. You don't get a name because all you crackers are constantly friggin' just stealing from us black people. Like bloody hell. Jerome does not like that shit. Alright, so let's add our pound of ground beef. Alright, let's give it a little mixeroonie. Alright. Water's not boiling. Oh, it smells great. It's only going to end up smelling greater as we add more to it. Oh, love it, baby. There we go. Also going to add, we'll add these breadcrumbs later. And I also got a little something I'm going to add to it, which probably, unless I remember, might not end up in the description below because this is optional. All right, so we'll get to it in a minute. Let's just first try to separate all of our nameless beef here on Jamal Cooks. Oh, smells awesome. Yeah, baby, love it. All right, that's broken up enough for now. Gonna add a 1/4 cup. It is recording, right? Seriously, man, that is a big fear of mine when I'm recording these things. I'll look up and it's not recording. Ugh. Like imagine if I'm halfway through it and that shit happens. Even worse, I got the thought today. Imagine I'm in the middle of cooking and filming and the power goes out. Like bloody hell, what a nightmare that would be. Let's mix the breadcrumbs. You want to stir continuously to avoid any burning and sticking. I of course have the Rock pot and pan set. I love it. I remember when I first bought this pot and pan set a couple years ago, a friend of mine had the nerve to post a comment. I posted a picture of it, the set on my Instagram, and a friend of mine who I'd known since I was a kid had the nerve to comment, not to say, oh wow, that's awesome. No, they had to just try to like rain on my parade. They were like, it was a white woman too. White woman telling a black dude. She was like, those things, they just wear out a lot, you know, they just wear out quickly. Well, I've been using these for what, 2-3 years now and they're fine. So maybe you just don't know how to cook, white woman. All right, so there we go. The breadcrumbs are in there. The breadcrumbs are going to add this thickness to it. Now here's the little surprise. You can add about 1/2 cup of water. I have red wine left still from previous episodes. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of red wine because why not? I don't drink alcohol, but I will cook with it. So there we go. 1/2 cup of Peller Estates French Cross Dry Red Wine. Smooth, medium body. Put it on in there, baby. All right. Let's give it a mix. Oh, I can smell the red wine. Looks like our, that smells good. I mean, red wine tastes like shit on its own, but damn, it's very good for cooking. Love it. So there we go. We're going to give it, just lower it down to a little medium. Going to let it cook for about 10 minutes. As we're doing that, it looks like our potato water is simmering. Ah, yeah. Here we go. Is it? All right. It's good enough. Got a bunch of sweet potato peeled and cut into cubes. Gonna add them. Nice orange color. I love sweet potato, man. I remember the first time, well, I don't really remember, but I do know that the very first time I tried sweet potato, I didn't like it. But I love it now. So, look, the color with this, oh, man, what a privilege it is to be a black man. All right. Add a little salt to the water. You know, there we go. Give it all a nice little stir. Lovely. Ah. So I'm going to let it do its thing. I didn't need that much water. There's only like 3 sweet potatoes in here. But I don't know. I like to overcompensate. I mean, after all, I am a black dude with a big dick. So there we go there. Give it a cover. Just for argument's sake, let's set the timer for 15 as we continue to simmer our beef, Jamaican beef patty style ground beef. Now let me smell it. You smell it? Oh, smell the seasoning. Smell the wonder of paradise, courtesy of Jamal's hometown. Here on Jamal Cooks. All right, lovely. Gonna keep stirring it. Continue for about 10 minutes or so. So it's probably been about 2-3 minutes, but still. We're gonna lower the heat and let it simmer, let it soak up, let the beef get drunk on the red wine and enjoy the company of all the seasonings. Ah, I forgot something. This is optional, of course, as well. I got some Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. This stuff is quite hot. You only need a little, so I'm gonna add just a little. There we go, just a little as in, there, that's probably like barely 1/2 teaspoon right there. All right, let's give it a mix. Oh yeah, baby. Love it. Oh, it smells awesome. So yeah, maybe while I'm just waiting for this stuff to start being finished already, I mean, bloody hell. Why does cooking have to take so long? It must be all those friggin' white people. Bloody hell. Alright, but while we're waiting, let me just thank the patrons. Like, as of now, what is it? I think it's July 16th, 2019. Gordon Freeman, Jimmy, a.k.a. Lycan Theory, a.k.a. Punksthetic Art and Entertainment, and Beard Boy, a.k.a. Beard and Moffless. They're the only patrons. Scented Nectar contributes recipes, so that's why she was on the Super Mega Baseball team. But if you want to be on the Super Mega Baseball team too, as little as $1 a month, patreon.com/TorontoGuy. Look at me wagging my finger. Yeah, my big black finger. Alright, so I'm going to keep cooking this stuff up, and we'll be back when I feel like returning. Alright, so the potatoes are pretty much done. The alarm went off, the little beepy thing. As I said, continue, you stir this constantly, the beef, because especially if you use the red wine, because it can very easily stick, especially with the red wine. So just keep doing this kind of thing, you know, that kind of thing, right on. So right now, let's just lower that, and we're gonna drain our sweet potatoes and then mash them. Let me turn off the heat. There we go. And back onto the stove. Oh, look at the lovely mess. You know what I always say, yo? If you don't make a mess when you're cooking, you're a big failure, man. Unlike us black people. Alright, so now, before we start mashing up the potatoes, we're going to add some fresh chopped parsley. It's about 2 tablespoons. And we're going to add 3 green onions chopped. There we go. Might be a little too much, but what are you going to do? You can add less if you want. Give it a mix up. Oh, it smells great, man. It smells awesome. Mix it up. Let it all, you know, like meet each other and get familiar with each other, and, you know, get drunk together, and maybe have some Me Too movements courtesy of the red wine. You know, hey man, it's not like they're gonna come back and be like, hey man, you like Me Too'd me a couple years ago. All right, now time to mash our potatoes. Butter. This is salted butter. Ooh, it's warm because it's so warm out right now, man. It's summertime. And just a touch of whipping cream. There we go. And we're gonna give them a mash. Ah, yeah, baby. Let's taste our potatoes. They probably need salt. Let's just make sure. Let's taste them there. Touch of salt. Here we go. Give them another mash. Alright. The stir, turn off the heat. Lovely. I love it. Smells great. Looks awesome. It's gonna go awesome with the color. Oh, let me taste a little bit of this Jamaican hash, baby. Let me hear. Excellent. Oh, it's great. Ooh, the heat's coming now. Ooh, that's awesome. A little more salt, why not? There we go. Salt enhances awesome flavor. So there we go. There we go. Give it another mix up. Oh yeah. Oh, I can feel the heat, most likely from the Scotch bonnet pepper sauce, man. And the after bit, it's not too hot, but luckily I didn't add that much more to it, because holy moly, that little bit, you know, even maybe a couple drops more, like my ass would be on fire when I eventually poop all this shit out. All right, there we go. Do another mix. Love it. Try it again. Always try your food, baby. Fucking awesome. Oh my god. Potatoes with some of this. Oh, I am the genius of geniuses. Now let's bowl it. We're gonna use let's use the big bowl, man, because I'm a black dude with a big wanger. So here we go. Put in some of our mash for our hash. All right. Love the color, man. Nice, bright, but not too bright orange. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, that's just too damn good. All right, let's make our little volcano. There we go. There we go. There, nice little volcano, because we're going to put some in the volcano and have it coming out of the volcano. See, that's a trick, man. It may not look like much in the picture. Like you're gonna be like, your people will be like, that's not very much meat. Well, that's why I made a volcano, so there will be more meat. All right. What are you doing? Trying to get out? Trying not to be a part of this meal? Whatever. Now we're gonna start. Oh man, I love sweet potato. Okay, there we go. Let's add to our volcano. Here we go. Ah, I love it. Gonna just pile it and pile it. Not too high up, obviously. We don't want to, like, hide the volcano. People need to know that there's a volcano. A potato volcano. All right. Ah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. There we go. And that look good? Oh, all right. Oh God, that's good. Oh man. Get this sweet potato off the side for the picture. There you go. You trying to just steal a black man's thunder, are you, sweet potato? Bloody hell. Orange potato bad. What do you think you're doing? Yeah, nice try. All right. Now, as usual, because not enough people give me money, ooh, that tastes good, man. Light doesn't know justice, so we're gonna take a picture and insert it right here. And there you have it, kids. Jamaican hash and mash. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. It's black people mince and toddies, and it tastes amazing. It's like beef patties with sweet potato mash. Let me just try some more right now while I'm still filming. Let me just try. All right, patreon.com/Toronto Guy. If you're not giving me money already, you are an asshole. Anyway, thanks for joining us. This was a simple episode again, and we'll see you next time here on Jamal Cooks on courtesy of Toronto Guy. Patreon.com/Toronto Guy. We'll see you next time, and enjoy your Jamaican hash and mash, man. We'll see you next time. Is that a Dutchie? Pass it over here to the left-hand side, man. All right.